She hasn't let them live down the 8th grade bet to see who could go the longest without showering. They ignore her, so she decides to pester Lily instead. "Like you'd pass up the chance to shower with Isaac," she says. Lily's narrowed eyes are still on him as he flops into his seat at the table by the window, the one that all the Stoners claimed at the beginning of the year and no one had the guts to oust them from. "Is there a pre-rinse involved?" Lily asks, and Brooke busts out laughing. "Oh my God, you whore!" I smack down my spoon, not caring that chili splatters across Brooke's sweater. "Do you mind?" "What?" Her eyes are wide and confused, but Brooke can't quite pull off total innocence. She knows exactly what she did. "You should watch your language," I tell her. "One day it's going to bite you in the butt." "I think you mean ass," Brooke says, and Lily ducks her head so I can't see her smiling, but I know she is. "Seriously, Brooke? Remember when Miss Upton dropped the F-bomb at band camp?" "That one time," Brooke adds, and Lily can't smother her laugh. That joke needs to die already. "She was almost fired over it," I remind them. Summer band camp doesn't exactly bring out the best in people, especially by midweek. Hauling heavy instruments in 100-degree weather, blowing every breath you've got into music you haven't learned yet, and fresh breakouts around your lips as your mouthpiece jams every drop of sweat right back into your pores makes you cranky. It's not ideal, but it still wasn't okay for the flag instructor to toss out the big no-no when a girl lost her pole grip and Miss Upton took one in the face. "I think you'd swear if your nose was broken too," Lily says. She sneaks a glance at me and adds, "Maybe." "Yeah, and anyway, she didn't actually say fuck," Brooke goes on, ignoring my wince. "It was more like..." She dumps some milk into her palm, huffs it up her nose, covers her face with her hands, and makes an inarticulate noise that might or might not be a swear. I can't tell because I'm already pushing back from the table to avoid the white froth Brooke is spewing everywhere. "What?" she asks. "Too much?" "No wonder you don't have a boyfriend," Lily says. Brooke waves her off as she wipes her face with a napkin. "Who cares? Unlike Sasha, I can survive without a boner. And there it is. At least once a week. Why couldn't I date a drummer?" I wad up my own napkin, tossing it into my chili, where it immediately starts to soak up grease and sink. "Seriously, why are we even friends?" Brooke stops laughing, managing to look dignified even with twin rivers of milk flowing from her nostrils. "I really don't know," she says. And somehow, I feel like I didn't win that one. There is nothing as beautiful as silver against black. My clarinet rests in its case, but not for long. It's time to practice, time to smell wet cork and my own breath, time for my brain to disconnect and my fingers to move of their own volition, music seeping out from under my bedroom door until Mom calls me down to dinner. And maybe even after that, if I play softly enough that they can't hear. 6 years ago, Mr. Hunter brought us into the high school band room, our little 6th-grade bodies small enough to fit into the instrument cages. He showed us every instrument, played a B-flat major scale on each one, sent little slips home to our parents explaining financing options and the pros and cons of new versus used. I knew what I wanted even then. An unswerving dedication fired in my soul at the sight of the clarinet. I'm not like Lily, who started out on trumpet, said it hurt her lips too much, and tried a sax, flaked out and switched over to the flute, which she stayed with for 2 years. But I've seen her casting looks at the oboes lately. I'm not like Brooke, either, happy to stand in the back and hit bells, drums, timpani, freshman, anything that gets close to her mallets. They chose music because we always did things together, from dressing up like triplet bunnies at Halloween to making a pact that our boyfriends always had to get along with one another or it was a deal breaker. Lily's talents extended from the orchestra pit to the stage, even if she had yet to snag a lead role, while Brooke had transposed her penchant for hitting things into a decent softball career. Me? I live by one thing, and I do it well. I snap the joints together and tighten the ligature, ignoring the slight scream in my wrist as I do. My hands have crackled since 7th grade, the tendons forever swollen and stiff. Mom keeps warning me that I'm